Shalom, shalom, Yasharal. All praises and glory goes to our mighty power, Yahawah Ba'Shem, Yahushai Ba'Shem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations unto the leg men feeding the sheep of Yahawah Ba'Shem, Yahushai, in sincerity and truth with his great gospel coming out of our Bible. And more than ever, we need this gospel. More than ever, we need this gospel, man. Because the only way you're going to be saved is if what you believe. You got to be a believer of the Lord. You got to know the Heavenly Father's name, His Son's name. And the main thing, you got to be part of the elect. You got to be the elect. Because anything outside of that is not going to be delivered. It's not going to be saved. It's not going to be saved from what? The times that's coming. The time that's coming. The said perils and the evil days. Because everything is pointing towards what? Destruction, the collapse of what? Esau's whole world. Esau's whole world. Right? For the past couple of years, he's been putting more money into what? Military, more money into the police force, right? And we ain't talking about more officers, we talking about more guns, these tanks, right? They got these police cars that look like tanks. They showed you in that movie, what is that, that NWA movie, man. They threw hooks on the motherfucking door and ripped the whole side of the house off, right? And I seen them do that down in Texas. Pretty soon, man, these devils gonna come, like the Bible said, they gonna flood these neighborhoods where you Jakes is at, where you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans is at. And it's beautiful because they got some called order out of chaos. They letting everything fall apart just so they could come in and fix the problem, right? You people going to be begging for a solution, and the solution is going to be what? Martial law, right? The solution is going to be lockdowns. The solution is going to be what? Implementation of the chip, right? The solution is going to be people being incarcerated, locked up, put in FEMA camps. Just Google FEMA camps. It's a whole bunch of FEMA camps around America. And pretty soon they're going to be utilized. And that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for all these things to come to pass. Everything that the scriptures talked about. This is the book of Matthew 5:17. It reads, "Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not to come destroy, but to fulfill." What did the prophets talk about? A collapsed society. Especially the end of our captivity. The last society we would have to serve slavery in, which is Esau, Edom's society. Right, a society of devils. Right, snakes and serpents and wicked men. That's what you got. Bloody, wicked, thirsty men. Who's all about stealing, killing, and what? Bringing pure destruction to what? The other nations of the earth. It reads, "Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets," right? Because the prophets, we're going to prophesy until the Lord gives us that order and removes us off the streets. And what comes in after that? The famine of the word. The famine of the word. These people going to be going all over the place trying to find what? The prophets. Trying to find this word. But they ain't going to find it. They ain't going to find it. It says, "Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled." Till all be fulfilled. And we're watching the fulfillment of what? The words that were spoken by the prophets. All right, we're watching the fulfillment of the words that are spoken by the prophets, man. The end of our captivity. The end of Esau, Edom. Right? The collapse of the dollar. Right? The implementation of the chip is coming very soon. That's one of the last final prophecies, man. When they start pulling motherfuckers out their houses, putting chips in them. When you start seeing celebrities promoting RFID chips. Right? They're gonna promote it like it's the new thing. Like this is what it's all about. Like this is the shit, man. One thing you already know, once you take that chip, it is over for you. Right? It is over for you. I'm gonna read the book of Proverbs 10:3 reads, "The Lord Yahawah will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but casteth away the substance of the wicked." Right? You gotta realize everything that is being set up is for what? The punishment of the wicked. For the punishment of the wicked. If you're part of the elect and you're part of righteous, the Lord's going to deliver you through it. And yes, some of us will be put to death because that is just part of the prophecy. But after that, the other men, the Lord's going to deliver them. The women, the men, their women, their families. Right? The people believe. That's where that trust in the Lord comes in, that faith. I'm reading again Proverbs 10:3. "The Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish." Right? He said, "My servants shall eat." Right? My servants shall rejoice. Right? We gonna be happy in them days. These people gonna lose their minds. They're gonna lose their minds after they just lost their houses. Right after they just lost their wife. Just lost a child. They just lost their goddamn minds. That's what's going. They're gonna lose their minds. It says the Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but He casteth away the substance of the wicked, and that's what you're seeing. The wicked lose every fucking thing. Yeah, it says why our nation is dying, because it is your time to go down. It is your time to go down. It is the time for you done almost fulfilled your, what it says, to the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Right, we were carried into all these nations to be captives until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Now we're seeing the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled, right? Pretty soon, the Lord Yahawah is about to come and take over and take their crowns and take their rulership and take them down and burn them with fire. That's what's coming. You read Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thoughts is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. That's these devils, right? In their minds and their inward thoughts is what that houses shall continue forever. Right? These devils, even prophecy telling them, man, America gonna be destroyed, but they still think they're gonna be able to rebuild in another country, pop back up. Why you think they're putting themselves in these different hiding places, these deep down bunkers, right? You got this mountain. You go on that mountain, or you could drive for damn near miles and miles and miles, and it's just open. It's like another world in that motherfucker. That's where these elites think they're gonna run and hide to. What else? You got the movie 2012, right? They had all these big ass boats. Right? These people, they're dealing with how can we say, that's Hollywood. That's Hollywood, because they ain't telling you about, they ain't showing you Esau going into captivity. Right? They showed you that a little bit in the Planet of the Apes. But really, they're mocking it. They're trying to make fun of it. That is the closest their reality that you really gonna get is what the Planet of the Apes was the closest. You got Edomites in chains, Edomites being chased, Edomites being persecuted, Edomites being oppressed, locked up, beat up, murked. That's more of a reality than that 2012 bullshit, man. You devils, you ain't gonna be able to escape this judgment. I'm going to read the book of Proverbs 19 and 23. It reads, the fear of Yahawah tendeth to life, and he that hath it shall abide satisfied. He shall not be visited with evil. I'm going to read it again. The fear of Yahawah. And these devils, they ain't got the fear of Yahawah. They don't got the fear of Yahawah. Man, let's be honest. We're dealing with a whole society. The whole earth don't got the fear of Yahawah. Them Asians ain't thinking about the Lord of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Them Hamites ain't thinking about the Lord of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Right? The power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They ain't thinking about Yahawah Shem Yahushai. They don't fear him. They don't know him. So pretty soon the Lord's going to reveal himself. Reveal himself. What the Lord said, he's known what? I'm going to read the book of Isaiah 29 and 6. Thou shalt be visited of Yahawah of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest, and flame of devouring fire. And flame of devouring fire. Yeah, that's how these people gonna know, man, it's a true power on the earth. They gonna know it ain't they God, because they done did everything they can to try to appease they false gods, and guess what? They gods ain't helping them out. So they gonna ask, who's doing this to us? Right? Even you Jakes, you gonna ask, man, why is all this evil come upon us? Right? Because you are wicked, and you're doing more wicked than your forefathers. The scriptures speak about it. Right? We're in a time of punishments and judgments. And ungodly men being what? Persecuted and perishing off the fucking earth. I'm reading again. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. Man, yeah, with fire shall the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. I'm going to go back to Proverbs 19 and 23. The fear of the Lord tendeth to life, and he that have it shall abide satisfied. Right? We have the fear of the Lord. But it says the beginning of wisdom, knowledge is what? The fear of the Lord. Right? We know if we don't do what the Lord tells us, we're fucked. Right? And the Lord know how to make you miserable. You think the Lord just going to kill you? No, the Lord could take a leg away. The Lord could take away your sight. The Lord could take away your hearing. The Lord could take away your dick. right? You niggas love using that rod so much. The Lord will take away your pipe. You won't be able to do nothing. The Lord can take away your hands. You can't work, right? The Lord can take away your sense of thought. You can't even think right. You a fucking psych patient shitting on yourself, peeing on yourself on the corner, laughing at yourself, right? The Lord knows how to make a motherfucker suffer. It says, Proverbs 19:23, the fear of the Lord tendeth to life, and he that have it shall abide satisfied, right? He shall not be visited with evil.